Okay, I've just hired a Mexican guy called Manuel to help me run my email campaigns. And funny story, we met like 3 days ago through an online group, and I happened to be in Mexico, visiting Mexico City, which is where he lived. And so we arranged to meet up. I got food poisoning. Bless him, he ended up taking me back to his home and letting me sleep in his bed. I almost shit myself in a stranger's bed in Mexico City at 3 a.m, and I've ended up hiring him 42 hours later. I mean, if that's not the start of a fantastic business relationship, then I don't know what is. So yeah, excited to see what Manuel can do after a bit of training. He seems like a super switched on guy, very aligned in terms of our kind of worldview. We know that money is just a means to an end. So I'm really excited to see where this leads. I think with training, he could be really, really good. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as always. Take care. Bye-bye. Good morning, team. It is currently 2:20 in the morning and I am wide awake. So this 30-day challenge is beginning a little bit earlier than I thought it would. I tried this about a year ago, making a video every day for 30 days, showing me growing the business, and I made it to, I think, day 15 before I dropped off. Not with the business, but with the filming it. So this time we're going to see if we can get a bit further. And first thing we're going to do is reply to this guy's email. Okay, now that I've used up some of that retarded energy, I'm going to try and go back to bed. Maybe listen to some music for a bit. I'm also not very well, as you can probably hear from my voice. I've recently had a string of incidents which some people would describe as misfortune or bad luck. I had food poisoning twice, I lost my bank card, I fell over in the bathroom and injured my shoulder. But I mean, one of my problems really is that I don't like to record and share stuff when I'm feeling low energy and feeling like I'm not making progress. But I think it's just as important for you guys to see the lows as well as the highs. And the other thing as well is that there's no such thing as lows, really, is what I'm realising. Because every time something has happened which I've labelled as bad or unfortunate, I've realised, even if it's, you know, months or years down the line, that everything unfolded exactly as it had to. And I do believe that God has a plan for me. I believe in the all, the universe, a creator, whatever you want to call it. I think that I've got a destiny, and I just want to show you guys as it unfolds. So I'll see you later. I'm sneaking downstairs at 5:30 in the morning to get some pizza. They don't teach you this in Harvard Business School. And yes, it's Hawaiian. Deal with it. That was the guy that I emailed earlier this morning. He's not got back to me yet, so just tried to give him a call. I'll try him again later. That's quite an important thing, actually, is if you have any kind of response to emails you send out, LinkedIn messages, any form of cold outreach, if you can find a number for that person and try and get on the phone with them after they reply, easiest way to book them in. I see a lot of people doing cold email and they might get some responses, but in terms of actually trying to convert those responses into booked meetings, that's where they struggle. And yeah, if you can just call the person within like 5 minutes of them getting back to you via email, your booking rates will go way up. Yeah, so would you like to go ahead with this then? If I send over the invoice for $250 and we do $250 a month each month with £50 to ad spend?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
And are you happy with that? Yeah, that's fine.
I guess I'm not looking to get you involved here and now. It was more to see how open-minded you'd be to having a look at it at some point.
Hello?
Hi, Jamie. I'm not sure if you remember me. This is Stephen from Samurai Solutions. I showed you some AI robots probably about 3 months ago now that could help you book more sales calls. You remember?
I do, Stephen, can you give me a call back next Monday? I'm just on holiday at the moment.
Oh, are you, mate? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, next Monday.
It's alright. Yeah, next Monday's fine.
All right, speak to you then. Have fun. Bye, bye. So it is 8:48 here in the morning. I've got a meeting in about 10 minutes with a guy who's actually my first ever client. I don't know if he knows this, but he's the first person that ever actually paid me to do any work. And he's such a sound bloke. So I hit him up on WhatsApp the other day and was just like, "Oi, mate, I've got a lot better since then. I think I can make you a lot of money." And he was down to have another call and listen to what we can do. So I'm hoping this can be a good meeting. I'm hoping I can get him on this like business in a box thing that I sold earlier this morning that you saw. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. This is the Mexican offices of Samurai Solutions Limited. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's funny, when I said that just then, not bad at all, I had a flashback to me saying exactly that when I was working from my motorhome, first starting the business. The real ones will remember those videos. Oh man, it's so satisfying to see how far I've come, and also a little bit daunting to know how far I've still got to go. But, you know, whenever I feel doubt or feel like I'm not making enough progress, or, you know, all of these kind of negativity traps that you can get caught up in, I just look back and I think, you know, would me from a year ago be proud of where I am now? And the answer is, fuck yeah. Yeah, he absolutely would. Mark, you broke my heart. Forgot about our meeting. Very sad. He's going to reschedule. Mark's sound as fuck. We love Mark, and I think he's going to sign as well. I reckon I can get him on something. Just walking to my favourite spot to grab some lunch. It's been a pretty big morning for me. Still got a couple more calls this afternoon to do, but bro, I am feeling it. I've never been more locked in my life. The pipeline's looking juicy. Connor is smashing it now. He's booking like 4 or 5 appointments consistently every single day, and I think it's just a matter of time. If we keep doing the same things, then I think we hit 30k a month within the next 2-3 months, maybe sooner with a bit of luck. Anyway, I have some thoughts on personal brands, and my controversial opinion is that everybody's doing them wrong. So if you look at every single personal brand out there at the moment, they are all aiming for the goal of attracting clients, right? But why would I want to make videos trying to get people who are going to pay me like 3 grand when I could use my content to attract the types of people who we can make like 300 grand together? Because I just hired some guy who I met literally 3 days ago in Mexico City, and he is super smart, super switched on, and very aligned with the overall mission of kind of building tribes and funding real world spaces. And I see a lot of potential in him doing some, you know, commission only sales, and then also helping me out with email campaigns. I think we can make each other a lot of money. And I think that the same goes for a lot of people out there, because I'll speak later on this when it's not so noisy. Yeah, we all have our own unique skill sets and life philosophies, and I can guarantee that no matter who you are, there's somebody out there that complements the things that you do really well. And it's by finding these people and collaborating on these grand shared projects together. That is how you achieve greatness and find brothers. And I'm trying to build a community of people around me who share this vision. So if you like this kind of content, then come speak to me. Why not? If you're cool enough.
Pues como toda tradición, hasta como
you know, oh, hang on, I'm a bit zoomed in here. There we go. You know, I've never wanted to kill a dog until I came to Mexico. But now, you know what? I kind of see the appeal. Because literally all day, every day, all night, every night, just barking. I don't know which dog it is, but if I ever find the bloody dog that lives near my apartment and non-stop barks, it's fade on sight. Because I can just tell by the sound of it as well that it's some tiny little rat-faced little prick of a dog that's probably about half a foot tall. Just so kickable. Anyway, enough of me ranting about dogs. One of the things that I want to try and use these videos to do is to get over my thing with perfectionism, because it's one of the main reasons why I don't upload as often as I could, is because I feel like on a day-to-day the things that I do aren't interesting enough to make a video about. But also, I'm the type of person where if I don't do something every day, I just won't do it. Like, I have to make it a part of my daily routine. So I'm hoping that just by recording little vlogs like this daily, eventually I'll get good enough at it to the point where they do get interesting to watch. And, you know, I also build up a bit of an audience of you parasocial little bastards who enjoy watching me for whatever reason. And then we can go and conquer the world together and do all that fun stuff. I do like a nice walk. It's a little kitten. Hola.
yo pensé que se había perdido.
Don't be scared, little one. Okay, anyway, got distracted. Can't remember what I was saying now. See you later. I just conjured up this fucking entity.
Okay, so rent just went up again. My neighbor's blasting music on a Tuesday night, and I'm sat here thinking, how am I still living like this in my 30s? I've got a decent job.
AI, bro. Fucking nuts. It's not perfect, but give it another 6 months, ain't no way you're going to be able to tell that these things aren't real.